Hello. So,
Hello.
hello. Okay, great. So, for
Like we all just manifested ourselves here randomly. It's like, oh, you're here.
hello, हम उगेंगे यहाँ से. Praise us. Chatukarita. So we came to this. So we are at this beautiful Hupunkai farm, which I've been calling Hupnika farms for like I don't know for how long, but like my dyslexic ass is like
No problem.
right. I'm kind of excited to talk a little bit about our journey, this collaboration that we are having. How did we ended up like discovering each other? And I do know that the first point of contact wasn't me at THC, but I'm really excited to know how did you discover the blend and what did you guys feel? Why did you find a value in collaborating with us? Praise us. and then probably I can also talk about like when I actually went
You
on
can
the
also praise us.
Chatukarita. No, that doesn't not mean that, but anyway, let's go.
Yeah, I think we discovered THC by accident, and it was actually, you know what? I can't just say we discovered it. It like kind of like hit us. We weren't expecting for it to have the kind of effect it had on us the way it did. I think the blend that we were past really blew our minds in that moment, because I don't think we'd ever tried a blend that had tasted like that ever before.
Yeah.
I tasted it, and then I, passed it to Yamini, and Yamini was just looking at my reaction, and I almost felt like she was a little unsure, like, oh, do I have to meet that reaction? Like, what if I don't feel the same way?
Which blend did you guys enjoy?
Mango splash.
Mango splash, right.
Yeah.
Also, I've noticed this so often with it because of the other blends that are there, like the lavender, mugwort, and all. I've actually really experienced the calming effect that it has. Like so many times, I've gotten better sleep also afterwards, which is very rare. Which is why I think I stuck to it over the other, brands that I've tried in the past.
For the Flow Fest, we're so particular about who we want to work with, and we already had the intention of wanting to do it to be more grounded, more plant oriented, for it to be more spiritual. Those were all the things that we were already thinking about. So when we heard that, how y'all go about creating your blends, we'd love to hear more about that. We're like, it would be so great to have, y'all at the fest, because
I think that bit about like there's the product and then how you want the product to be used in terms of this whole the art of unwinding. I think that really sat well with us of okay, this is also a brand or an organization that's working towards intentionality when it comes to looking at what is rest, what is like unwinding at the end of the day means for you.
आज नींद आई हुई है.
Yeah.
No, but thank you for like such great words. And I think when Akshit also told me about this idea of this Flow Fest, and I was able to see all the editions that have been running previously, I swear to God, I have been planning on doing a event which is basically in a nutshell the art of unwinding, because that's what is the philosophy that we stand for. And when I just looked at what you guys are doing, it almost felt like an extension of what we want to do.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't exist, probably it would have taken us another like 3 years probably to sort everything out from the brand perspective and then move into this. But we are so glad that I think the stars kind of collided with each other, and there's the herb workshop. See, because by the end of the day, we are not just about selling blends. It's also very community centric. We also want people to understand where the herbs are coming from, what they do to your body, what is the right kind of herbs for you, in which form you should consume them. Because our biochemistries are very different. And I think understanding of oneself, that's where the awareness is. So the other thing, like a lot of times what happens is when we talk about transformation, change, we talk about slowing down. One of the things for us for us, which is a challenge, is we do this at a brand level, and a lot of it is digital, which means it's really important for us to also have some evidence in its physicality. Like in the sense, if we are able to educate people around
Yeah.
these herbs. We are able to have a structured workshop. We are able to uh, play with these herbs
Yeah.
and also watch people how they are able to experience it. That is something which also motivates us to move forward. And in an ecosystem which anyway I think you guys are trying to build, which is around this holistic well-being, also consciously how to lead in general,
Yeah.
and also the idea of not just slowness, because I do feel being diagnosed with ADHD, I don't connect with slowness at all,
Yeah.
but I do connect with flow,
Yeah.
and I think flow can mean a lot of different things for
Yeah.
different people,
Yeah.
and to tap into that flow, I think with the right kind of partners
Yeah,
and
I'd actually like
enablement,
to
it's good. Yeah.
draw on this thing that you mentioned where when it's digital, because so much of your branding is digital, but actually the experience of trying the blend is very sense oriented. You have to touch it,
Yeah.
you smell it, and a lot of flow actually, if you look at even the flow science, in fact it's one of the workshops that we even run, is having to ground into your senses, because it is when we are in our bodies and then experiencing something, you are more likely to go into the flow state. And I think that way of experiencing the blend, of being able to look at all these different herbs, is it's like touching grass, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a very sensorial experience, and it really elevates and makes you come into the present. I think more than anything else, it
Right,
makes you come into the
right.
present. So I totally understand why y'all would want to move towards a place where y'all are doing more like workshops and experiencing the blends and the herbs more
Yeah.
physically.
Right. So, and that's also the reason why we never wanted to be only an online brand.
Yeah.
Like we have actually tried focusing being offline heavy, because we want people to sort of come, touch, feel, crush these herbs, smell these herbs individually. How does it, like, because I do feel there is something which is like muscle intelligence, or you can say something through genetics that has been passed to us by our ancestors, which just tells us what's right for us. And a lot of times, to cut through this bullshit of any brand trying to tell you what you should consume and what you shouldn't, I think people need to also start trusting their instincts, and that's where
Yeah.
I think what we are trying to do in our own miniature way, which is creating an experience, and what you guys are trying to do in a larger scale,
Yeah.
it just gave us a lot of hope into tapping into that energy and hoping to see what we are also trying to do at THC bloom in its own way.
Yeah.
So that's where I think this energy is matched, and we came to this beautiful Hupenkai farm. I got it right. Yay. So we came to this farm, and we have been shooting around, enjoying the nature, which is really
Flowing.
kind of beautiful. Yes. So a lot of things are going to come on our page super soon. A lot of cool stuff. So please do watch out for that, and definitely do log on to the links of Flow Fest upcoming edition. There's some exciting workshops, amazing facilitators, and a lot of sensory experience that's waiting for you. And definitely THC is going to be there. So
Ooh,
Great.
June 4th to 7th.
June 4th to 7th. Yeah? Okay, great.
We'll see you there.
See you there. Bye-bye.